Here we are again. All right, in this video, I am going to show you how to create your own Kahoot. It is great to just go into the Find Kahoots and look for some that have been pre-made. But what I like about creating your own Kahoot is that you're actually using the vocabulary, the wording, the format that you use within your teaching. So it's geared more towards your class, to your students, and the way that you cover the material in class. So in order to make your own Kahoot, you will log in into your Kahoot account. Once you log into your account, you will be prompted here to this screen and you'll choose quiz. That's what we are going to be making today. So once you click on that, you'll be prompted or taken to this screen. You need to go ahead and think of a title for your Kahoot. You can be as broad as you want or as specific as you want. For example, if you are creating an assessment on math skills, for example, addition and subtraction, but you want to go ahead and just call it math, you can do that. But if you want to go ahead and be more specific, let's say that you are working on repeated subtraction for division strategies, then you can go ahead and call it repeated subtraction for division strategies. My Kahoot is going to be on matter. So I'm going to type in matter, that's the title. Now in the description box, you are required to enter a few words or phrases, and this will help users find Kahoots that have been pre-made. Just going back to the second video that we created and that I show you how to search for pre-made Kahoots, we enter the words push and pull. That will automatically pull up all the Kahoots that have been made with those keywords. So if I'm creating a Kahoot about matter, I want to let other people know, other users know that if they go in and type in liquids, solids, gases, or the phrase states of matter, then my Kahoot will come up as an option for them to use. So keep in mind that you want to allow other users to use your Kahoot. In the box, make sure that you go ahead and type in related words. Something else that you can do, but this is optional, is upload an image for the user to kind of use as a hint of what your Kahoot is about. So what you can do is you can go ahead and use an image that you have already saved in your documents or your pictures. And I have this image. I'm going to use the states of matter illustration to kind of let my users know that this Kahoot is all about matter. Your audience is going to be always school. You want to make sure that school users, such as teachers and other students, are using your Kahoot. And then you'll click on OK, go. This will prompt you to create your first question. Once you click on that, you are going to be asked to type in your first question. So you have your first question and then your 4 options. This will be the equivalent to an ABC pattern. So let's say that my first question is, what is an example of a solid? And then my answer choices are going to be milk, orange juice, I'll have spoon, and air. So of course my answer is going to be spoon. So I'll go ahead and click on that to let the system know that that is the correct answer. And then I'll click on next. That will bring me to this screen where my first question is already displayed and I can add another question. I'll click on that and then I'll go ahead and just type in my second question. So my second question will be, let's say blood is an example of a blank. And then of course my choices are going to be solids or a solid, a liquid, or a gas. Now here's something that I would like to show you is this time limit. Now the time limit is how many seconds the students are going to be given to answer the question. Now this is a fairly easy question. So I'm hoping that my students are able to answer that within 10 seconds. Now, let's say that your question is more abstract, or maybe the students need to work a word problem out or an equation out if it's a math assessment, then you will like to give them more time so they have enough time to work the problem out. This will depend on how easy the question is or how difficult, how rigorous, depending on the depth of knowledge. So I would like to narrow my time down to 10 seconds. I hope that my students are able to know and answer that blood is a liquid. I will go ahead and click on the answer and then next. Now, notice my two questions are displayed there. My next question, I'm going to show you how to add an image. So I am going to type in, this is an example of a blank. So in order for them to know what I'm referring to by this is, I am going to add an image. And I'm going to use this glass of orange juice. Now, notice that I'm hoping that students identify this as a liquid. Some students might take it as the glass itself. What is an example, or the glass being an example of a solid? So what I'll do, I'll go ahead and type in my answer choices. So I have gas, solids, and liquids, or solid and liquid. And because I know some of the students are going to choose solid because of the glass, I want the system to give them credit for it. So I will go ahead and make liquid and solid as my correct choices or my correct answers by clicking on them. And notice that both of them are green now. And that's basically how you create a Kahoot. So once you finish all of your questions, once you finish entering all of your questions by either just the question itself or by adding an illustration or photograph, you click on save and then I'm done. And now your Kahoot is ready to be used. Here at the top, as you can see, 5 seconds ago, I created a Kahoot called Matter. I can click on it and my 3 questions are now displayed along with the answer choices that I enter for each of them. Now, let's say that you came up with another question. You can definitely edit your assessment by clicking on edit, and then that will give you the choice to continue adding questions to your assessment. Again, once you're finished, you can click save, I'm done, and then your assessment will be available for you to give to your class or for other users to utilize to assess their classes. All right, I hope this helps you create your own Kahoots, and that will be the next thing. How to give it to your class and how to have fun using Kahoot as an online assessment tool. Thank you.